Welcome back to Quiet Echo, the daily podcast from the Cedar Valley News, where the loud arguments of the world meet the steady voices of a small town built on faith, family, responsibility, and common sense. I'm Dr. Aisha Khalid, and I'll be your host for this episode, when cold days don't quiet the climate debate. National headlines announced this morning that this year may rank among the warmest on record. Whenever news like this breaks, the same arguments start again. Some say it's proof of a crisis. Others say it's proof of a myth. Strong claims come from every direction, and regular people get caught in the middle, trying to sort out what matters for their homes, their land, and their families. Here in Cedar Valley, these stories don't arrive as politics first. They arrive as questions whispered over a kitchen sink, as thoughts passing quietly through a morning chore. The cold bites our hands as we scrape frost from windshields. Ice forms early on the river. Winter feels long and honest. So, when a reporter in a studio says the world is warming, it's natural to feel some tension between what we hear and what we live. But life in Cedar Valley has always been shaped by the seasons and by how they change. Farmers notice when the planting window shifts. Shop owners feel it when energy bills climb. Parents think about the world their children will inherit. Our Afghan neighbors, who came from landscapes scarred by drought and flood, remind us that weather isn't abstract. It shapes everything from safety to survival. The loudest voices in the country ask us to take sides quickly, as if complicated issues can be solved with a slogan. Yet our town doesn't make decisions that way. Cedar Valley listens before it speaks. The quieter voices in our community, the ones that seldom make headlines, hold wisdom born of real work and lived experience. When the world debates heat on a cold morning, confusion is natural. The question isn't whether the news makes us uncomfortable, it's how we talk to one another about it. Our strength has never come from shouting. It comes from patience, from perspective, and from a willingness to look at both the evidence in front of us and the stories unfolding around us. So, as national commentators raise their volume again, Cedar Valley can choose another way, steady, thoughtful, grounded. We can hold the conversation with honesty and humility, trusting that a community built on quiet conviction will weather whatever changes come. I'm Dr. Aisha Khalid, and this has been Quiet Echo, a Cedar Valley News podcast sponsored by Readers and Writers Book Club. Join us again tomorrow. You'll feel right at home here.
You've been listening to the Cedar Valley News Podcast, where small-town voices meet the headlines shaping our world. From faith and family to front porches and fields. We'll be back with more stories connecting real lives to real events. Until next time, keep your porch light on, your faith strong, and your heart open.